We are currently on Archipelago, which is a nice map to use, of course, a combination of water and land, making it quite an interesting map to play on. In the red, playing as the Huns, we have RVK, a duck, and over in the blue, we have PL Bunnock playing as the Huns as well. So a Hun war for them, blue versus red, fairly standard. Thing about this map is, first thing I noticed is, I don't know if this side over here is connected or not to the main water side on this side. So that could be an interesting one there, because I can see here this means it's not connected. But this one over here might get a ship across there, so that could be an interesting one to watch out for. However, saying that, I don't think either player is going to be putting up their docks on this side, because of course Bunnock's going to see this and go, I don't want to dock there, and of course Duck's over here, so he's going to put it up on this side because that's just generally closer, unless he puts it up in the back here, but of course not so much fish in the back, whereas over here there are plenty of deep sea fish, which is quite nice to have. As we know, look at all that fish, very good. Anyway, maps, looks like the wall for Duck should be fairly easy actually if you wall straight along here. So that's definitely a possibility for him. Same thing goes for Bunnock, he could just wall across here and across here. Fairly simple style of play, but then again, of course, on water, if you win it with galleys, you can just drop villages and whatever you want on your opponent's island or area that they've sealed off. So walling really doesn't do that much. So that's an interesting one to always remember there. So let's have a quick look at the resources. We have a gold in the back for Bunnock and a stone. Looks like they will be able to be harassed from the shoreline later in the game. Berries, of course, not in a good position here. Going to be hard to fully saturate them, but hopefully he won't need to fully saturate them. He can see it on islands every now and then if players need to make a real quick switch into food after losing all their fishing ships. That could be really bad for him if he doesn't get there. Stone here on the left and a gold on the front as well. So not the best gold locations for Duck, which could prove kind of bad, but we'll see how that goes. Over for Bunnock, it looks like the berries. So the berries are on the other side of the wood here. That's actually going to be horrible to do, and it's going to be interesting to see. Does he actually scout them? He knows they're there. Alright, that's actually a shocking berry location. Don't know what he's going to do about that. Might just not even go for the mill, which means, of course, he's going to have to go straight to farms, which would be interesting, even though he's going to have to get that farm. He's going to have to get the mill up to get the farms. So that could be an interesting play from him. So in the back, of course, got a stone. He has a gold over here and a gold over here. Both can be able to be sniped from the shoreline. Saying that, they're going to need ships on this side, so most likely that's actually going to be a really good gold later on in the game if he loses water. Hopefully he'll keep water though, so it'll be interesting to see their feudal age right now for Bunnock. And is he going up for more docks? I think he's going to try and do something tricky here. I do. Nope, going on to gold now. He could just be going for something. Duck going up as well. I wonder if either of them's going for something tricky, or they're just going galleys, because I haven't seen any more docks come up yet. How's Bunnock doing? No, it will be interesting. It will be interesting to see. Mining camp is built. Down over here, it looks like seeing a little bit of scout play. He's going for galley. Yes, he's going galleys, so that's fairly normal. That's where I could see the extra docks were down here. Fair enough, and it looks like this is going to be the battle to determine who takes the water right now. We can see as well for Duck, he has 4 villages on gold. Same should be, same thing for Bunnock here, because he should be able to support X amount of docks off that, which is nice. I think he should be able to support 2 with that amount of villages. And it looks like that scout's going to have to get out of there, because this one is getting backed up by a war galley. Well, just a galley at this stage, actually. Duck moving forward, it looks like he's going to get around here, but I don't think he's going to notice the fishing ships are all the way over here. And it looks like he's trying to defend. And there's the wall for Duck, so he is actually going for the wall off here, so he thinks his opponent might be doing something tricky. I guess he hasn't spotted too many war galleys yet, so that's a possibility. However, it looks like Bunnock coming around the side here, going to be able to get the kill here. 4v2, we know how that goes, especially in galleys where numbers are pretty much everything. Apart from micro in early. Early galleys definitely relies heavily on micro, but once you get ballistics, that just goes out the window. It's whoever has the most ships. Alright, how are we doing over here? Still plenty of fishing ships. Same goes for Duck. How many fishing ships is that? That's 5. And how many do we have over here? 6. So we can see that Bunnock actually does have a lead on the water right now just because of those fishing ships, which would be nice. And here's the micro war right now, if of course you want the micro. Ooh, finally losing 1 ship to his opponent's 2, and he might even take a 3rd. Odds are definitely in favour of Bunnock right now, actually. He's starting to get quite a good score lead as well. And actually sealing in his opponent here, that's actually a really smart idea, so his opponent's not going to be able to move out without him knowing now, of course, unless he uses a transport ship, which is going to be really handy. He's actually going to be able to come back here and kill off all these fishing ships if he wants to, which could absolutely destroy his opponent's eco. I don't know. Duck might be fast castling behind this. Nope, no fast castle there. I didn't know if he was trying to go for water or not. I thought he might have given up then. Obviously not. It's still fairly close, I guess, but lots of low HP ones over here for Duck, so that could be a bit of an issue. Keeping it kind of close on the water, however, reinforcements are coming in from Bunnock right now, and there is plenty of them. Losing a few galleys again. Just keeping it close, though. Another one going there. That one on low, extremely low health. There's a second one there on extremely low health as well. But look, there's 3 there on at least less than half. And of course, galleys over here sinking all those fishing ships. So of course, water has pretty much now been lost for Duck. He's going to have to figure out something special to do now to bring it all back in. And of course, that's whether he goes up to Castle Age and tries to boom or not. Or saying that, I even think Bunnock's going to be the first one up to Castle Age. So could be an interesting play here. Could try and snipe all of these fishing ships over here with these galleys. However, he is patrolling this area quite well, so he's going to be pretty much ready for that. How are we doing for upgrades? Both players having fletching. Looks like an idle villager over here because hell, why not? You've got enough fishing ships to make up for it. More and more and more galleys still coming out from Bunnock right now, which is an interesting play considering he's pretty much taken water right now. Saying that though, Duck is going to be doing quite well on water. Well, at least in his docks. No, he's only going for the 3. So it looks like he will be fast castling after this. Bunnock already up to the Castle Age. Duck are really going to have to do something here to make it different. Because, like we said, his opponent's already up to the Castle Age, and he's going to be behind on water because he's not going to have those docks, which means he's going to be behind on economy as well. Because, of course, fishing ships are brilliant. Ooh, he was trying to sneak around here. Might be able to get some of those gold miners. Don't think he's going to be able to, though. Oop, got one. Could have possibly got a second one there, but it looks like these galleys will be enough to pick these guys off. Transport ship actually out for Bunnock right now, which means he's going to be landing some crossbows or cavalry archers right now, depending on what he decides to go for. So that's going to be an interesting play by him. Double archer range from Duck, meaning he's probably going to go for some kind of harass as well. Saying that he could go for a bit of a boom right now. He is taking stone, so that could work. He could go for like 4 town centers. But saying that he doesn't have the wood available to do that. Going up for stable and archery as well. So it looks like he's going to be going for 1 town center max cavalry archers right now. And Bunnock, what's your plan? Have you got a stable up yet? Because if you don't, crossbows seem to be the go. Bodkin arrow on the way, so of course we are going to be seeing archers. Which is nice. You could of course be going for a boom, saying that there's no more town centers up. So not exactly 100%. There's a lot of galleys out for Bunnock though, and Duck is so far behind right now. He's going to have to really put in a good effort to catch up here. Is he going for more town centers? Looks like he is just going to sit and try and boom off this. Another town center coming up on this gold over here for Bunnock. And Duck still on 1 town center. Oh, because it was still in feudal age. That explains it. More than explains it. Duck, what's your plan? Town centers? Putting up 1. Don't know if that is going to be enough. War galley, of course, from Bunnock. He's going to be able to take out this smith, which is going to be highly annoying. And if he comes over here, he's probably going to be able to keep him off this gold, saying that this gold is fairly safe. So that's kind of nice. Town center is up, so 2 for a Duck. How many are we seeing for Bunnock? Looks like a third only just coming up, so a third one though, so he is going to be out-ecoing his opponent even more. Currently right now, Duck is behind by 1,100 points, which is a lot. However, 50 HP cavalry archers here for both players. Might be able to take out quite a few of these, actually, saying that. Getting one. Only one going to make it out of there, and it's only hardly going to do it, because of course it only has 10 HP left. Which is quite big. Bunnock actually building archer ranges on this side, which is interesting. A lot of cavalry archers actually coming over right now. This could be bad, potentially. Villager getting killed off finally, but cavalry archers being brought out from here. And of course, he's going to have these galleys here to kind of cement his position here on the water. So really, these cavalry archers are just going to be able to kind of sit there, because they're going to have war galley support. And war galleys are so powerful, as we know, versus normal units. Of course, 70 HP on these guys, but not going to be able to do too much damage versus war galleys, because of course 135 HP for them, 7+2 attack, 6+2 range, whereas you look at a cavalry archer, they've only got 6 range max, so they're going to be outranged, out hit point, and out attacked, and out armored as well, so that's a really big thing to remember. So Duck going to have a bit of trouble coming back in this one, unless he goes up to a massive amount of TCs and booms quite well. Currently on 3, where his opponent's still on 3 as well. Got to remember those fishing ships, though, they will still be helping, but not quite so much. So, going to be interesting to see where this one goes right now. Cavalry archers in here will be taken out. Looks like they are going to retreat though. War galleys, of course, going to absolutely obliterate these guys, especially once ballistics comes in. How are we looking over here? Didn't finish either of those rangers. That's an interesting one. Transport ship dropping them off though, and it looks like going to snipe 2 villagers here. Yep, getting both of them, and getting a few of these cavalry archers as well, which is nice. Castle actually coming up here. This is going to actually be really good. It's going to, of course, stop any landings in this position, take out these buildings, and, of course, stop war galleys coming in too close, because, of course, castles absolutely destroy war galleys at this point. So that's actually definitely a good move by Duck at the moment. Going to be able to get that castle up. Going to kind of protect this front area here. And there we go. That castle is pretty much going to stop these guys getting in too close. Of course, going to bust through that palisade fairly easy and take out this range, which is always nice. How are we looking? It looks like... Did he build dock on this side, or... No, it looks like they could get through there. There's a little bit of beach there, so he's able to do it. He was able to get around. So, of course, that's going to make life hard on this side, and, of course, up here on this wall. Ooh, going to actually be able to break through here. Duck in a potential here to do quite a bit of damage right now, and is Bunnick upping? No, Bunnick isn't upping. The score is closing right now. Going to be able to get quite a bit of harass here, actually. And looks like he actually has... Does he have a university up? Yep, so he has ballistics. I was expecting that, just looking at the way he killed off those villagers. But still, might be able to kill another 4 here, actually, saying that. Could potentially kill a lot more villagers here. Getting another 1, 2. Picking off the cavalry archer there. Could get that villager potentially, get another one there. Looks like he will just survive. Ooh, ungarrisoning that town center. Bad mistake there. Another 3 villagers killed. We can see here Duck is actually really closing the distance right now. He's doing a great job with this. Those cavalry archers at the moment absolutely destroying. He does have the... They are on equal upgrades right now, but I don't know if ballistics has been done yet for Bunnick. I can't see a university anywhere, so I'm going to assume it's not. Wow, that's actually a massive difference here. Those cavalry archers making a massive difference. Battering rams actually moving forward right now, so he is going for damage. More cavalry archers on the way right now. And the scores are about 40 points difference right now, so this is actually a massive thing right now. And, ooh, if he runs through here badly, he's going to lose quite a few. Thumbring might have been done as well. Those cavalry archers do look like they're firing fairly quickly. Of course, I am in fast forward, but still. Knights slowly getting taken out here. If he takes out these cavalry archers, this is actually going to be massive. How are we looking? Looking goodish. That knight. Those knights is the problem right now. If he can take them out, might be able to turn around and snipe that one. But apart from that right now, the damage is definitely in favor of Duck. He's definitely clawed back here. This has been a great job by him. At the moment we do see battering rams moving up on these archery ranges, doing a lot of damage, and even taking out most of these. Really surprised at how well he's taking this one back right now. War galleys, of course, going to be helping out, but against battering rams, not a lot they're actually going to be able to do. Scores are so close right now, and it's really going to come down to how Duck decides to play this one. Going up to Imperial already, Bunnick is not. That's actually massive, considering he had the water bonus right here. So, really good play by Duck right now. Really solid play. Going to be interesting to see how he decides to turn this one around. Looks like mass cavalry archer seems to be the way he's going for, of course. Nothing too different there. More battering rams on the way. Mangonel is out to defend. But there's already a gap in the wall here, so of course we could see plenty of cavalry archers do run-bys through here, especially up to this top area here. Stop them there. Over here as well, being a real good position just to sit. That town center there will, no, if he sits here, he might be able to get him on range. So it'll be an interesting one to watch. What do we see here? Another siege workshop coming up for going for 2 there. And, of course, going to hit that Imperial Age quite soon, which means heavy cavalry archer and, of course, the ram upgrades. Really important ones. Could even see trebuchets out, actually, to try and take down some of these ships, which could be interesting. Or Mangonel on that reason as well. But going to be interesting to see what he decides to actually go for. Cavalry archer number is really high right now. Still don't know 100% what he's going to go for. Saying that, he actually has got a castle up on this defensive area here, of course, because he wants this gold. I was saying before that Bunnick could sit some ships here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. And Imperial, what's he going for? I don't think he has the food. Yep, Cap Ram happening, and heavy cavalry archer over there, and bracer over here. I reckon this might be the end for Bunnick. I don't think he's going to have what it takes to defend here. He does have some knights out, but against high groups of just elite cavalry archer, or heavy cavalry archer I should say, because that's correct. heavy cavalry archer. I always say elite, but anyway. He's not going to be able to do a lot with these knights. They're just not going to be able to get in close enough. And there we go. Captain Rams are moving forward. I don't think he has the food. No, didn't have the food to be able to go for siege ramp. And of course, Captain Rams just soaking up that ship damage right now. And the villager getting killed off. And of course, that splash damage being absolutely awesome. Is it splash or are they... Yeah, it looks like it was splash. Anyway, splash being absolutely awesome to help out here. And it looks like this might actually be the end here. Bunnick's not going to be able to do a lot against us. And saying that, these cavalry archers are actually taking out a lot of these ships right now. Because they are in such a high number, they can just do that. He's going for... Where's his university? He hasn't gone for chem yet, which is interesting. But still, not a lot he can do with these ships, actually. And right now, that's really bad. And GG from Bunnick. GG back from Duck. That is it. Playing a brilliant game there from Duck. Winning it after losing the water. Something we don't see often at all. Really good play by him. Really impressed. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.